guns this year than there has been pretty much any other year. 80% of those guns were bought legally. So it's not as though gun control laws are the answer. I don't know what the answer is, but it's certainly not taking them away. So I agree with that perspective. The problem is I don't think anyone or most people who would have a reasonable brain in their heads would say that we want to take your guns away. We just want you to fucking be responsible with them. And if you're responsible with them, we don't have a problem with you. But it's really hard to know if you're going to be responsible with them, you know?
Right. It should be. I don't know if I have an exact answer either, but the way I want to look at it is like almost with alcohol. We'll say that for example. Alcohol, perfectly
the world's
legal.
most dangerous legal drug, more dangerous than probably any other drug that isn't legal. But whatever.
Yeah, very true. But here's my point. Like alcohol, if you're of a certain age, you're able to buy it. Again, with a gun, you're of a certain age, you're legal. You have the legal right to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're caught drinking and driving, you get a warning. Or if, you get into a car accident, whoops, there goes your license. They take your car away for a bit. Okay, then, they're going to take my gun. Yeah, because you weren't fucking responsible with it, you numbnut.
Right. The only reason you're going to get it taken away is if you do something with it that you shouldn't have.
Exactly.
So if you're being a responsible person and a responsible owner, then it's no different than owning a car, than owning a pony, than owning a fucking baseball. It's if you own a baseball, you don't throw it at your friend's head. If you own a pony, you don't take it and try to run down your fucking best friend. Come on. Like, it's just like anything else. Like, but the problem is that even responsible people can have people, like, think about all the times that you hear, like, someone who's supposedly responsible keeps their shit locked up and whatever, but, like, their kid comes in and still gets it and ends up shooting their friend who's over or some shit like that, or any other thing like that. Like the kid who did the Sandy Hook thing, he got his guns from his mom who had legally bought them.
Yeah.
And supposedly had them stored away. I mean, that's one of the big problems. And one of the problems I have with gun ownership is that even though it's legal and everything, it's still, they're made to destroy or at least severely hurt people. So it's not that I necessarily don't want people to have them.
Yeah.
But there needs to be something that we can do. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It's crazy.
It would also be in the same sense of like swords.
Yeah.
You can have a sword if you'd like. You can have, knives if you'd like to.
Yeah.
The second you go out and start stabbing people, like, yeah, they're going to get taken the fuck away and you're going to jail, motherfucker.
Right.
That's
Go Michonin people.
Yeah, exactly. Except you probably won't look as good doing it.
Probably not. Very hard to do.
Although, to be fair, just going off your last point, I think it would be extremely hilarious of a video of you trying to run me down with a fucking pony.
Let's make it happen. Let's rent a pony. Because you know what would be more hilarious is the video would basically amount to you standing in one spot for however long we shoot this for, and me failing to get the pony to come anywhere near you.
It'd be like 20 attempts of you trying to get on the fucking pony itself.
Yeah, like that alone, let alone get it moving, let alone get it moving in a direction towards you.
It'd be like a fat guy trying to get into a pool float, just like climbs on it like, okay, I think I'm on. Ah, fuck!
Exactly.
Falls right off.
Exactly. Might as well film me doing calculus.
It's hard.
This is miserably. It's real hard.
Fucking A, man.
So that was your Thanksgiving.
It was good. Other than that, yeah, it was good.
Good.
Nobody ran me over with a pony.
Well, that's always a plus.
It was a pony-free week.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, there are responsibilities to owning a pony. I mean,
well, yes, there are. But, yeah, I also...
fucking park ranger now, Andy?
No, I'm just saying.
That if you run me down with a pony, I'm going to be upset about it.
Well, let's not forget, owning wildlife in a, in suburban areas. That ain't legal either.
You fucking park ranger.
I fucking love that movie. But yeah, kind of like that last point to kind of like end the whole gun discussion thing though. um, it's almost like that saying, like, when something happens, there's your side, my side, and the truth.
Mm.
The problem is that there's the conservative view, the liberal view, and then the truth.
Mm.
What lies in the middle, and nobody wants to go to where the middle is, which is where the answer probably lies.
Mm-hmm.
Because conservatives, like, and I know I'm probably stereotyping here, which shame on me, but
Stereotypes to a degree exist for a reason.
well, there is a nugget of truth in all of them, is it not? That's at least how the saying goes. um, but I mean, the conservatives, rabble, rabble, we want our guns, rabble, 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 which, that's fine. You can have your guns. The liberal view. The liberal view, from what I understand, is they either want the guns taken away, or they are just like, look, just stop being assholes.
Right.
Which I'm not sure if that's the full liberal view or whatnot, but,
See, that's the thing. I'm not really in tune with either party. I mean, I hear a lot of parties blaming the other of being,
exactly.
the stereotypes, but I don't really know because I'm not a member of either one. And it's because, from what I hear, they're both these extremes of take the guns away versus no, I need me my guns. So, when I go shopping, like,
Yeah,
it's like the exact polar opposites. And you're right. There doesn't seem to be any kind of in between. It's absolutely insane. There's no compromise.
Exactly. And if you're like a cat like yourself or myself, I'll come along and just go, you know what? I don't think either one of you guys is right. I think you guys make some good points. I think you guys make some good points. Let's meet somewhere in the middle. What if we had something like, let's just say this. The conservative parties will look at you, oh, you're too liberal, you're a fucking pussy, blah, 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 blah. The liberal view, he's conservative, he just doesn't give a shit, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, guys, how about we work together? Like, we only have one life. We can work together on this and fucking make it count here.
No kidding. Try to convince a politician of that, though.
Yeah, not without like $3 million to get him in your back pocket.
I really hope that Trump doesn't become president.
Me neither. Holy Christ.
Have you seen that, like, there are European countries that are, like, standing out against him, that, like, fuck his protest thing or whatever he's trying to do? Not a protest, wrong P word, but petition. He's trying to do a petition for all countries to block, like, Muslims or something like that. Some fucking stupid idea of his involving banning Muslims, because of, like 9/11 and shit like that. And
yeah,
because he's an idiot. That's what it comes down to.
No, I don't know.
Some chick drew an awesome cartoon, actually, of, like, this woman in a burqa, stereotypical, or, just an average looking Middle Eastern woman carrying a bunch of rocks on her back that was like 9/11 and Benghazi and the Boston Marathon, and each of these, like, huge rocks on her back, and she had a tag on her that just said Islam or something like that. And that's the truth, is, like, unfortunately a lot of these things that are happening are getting tagged to Islam or Muslim beliefs. And so people like Donald Trump are being like, we need to, fuck them all, basically. And it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, you're really giving Americans a really bad name, dude.
Here's the thing. I don't know if he's an idiot or if he's a fucking genius, in the sense of Donald Trump's like a professional wrestler at this point.
Yeah, he's getting really good heat. That's true.
He's getting really good heat. Like, he's a damn good heel.
That's brilliant, actually. I never thought of it that way.
Seriously.
You're a genius, sir.
Everybody, he's saying what we're all thinking, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, guess what? If you're thinking racist thoughts, you're kind of an asshole, too.
Yeah, he is kind of playing to his crowd, if you think about it.
He is absolutely playing. Oh, he's saying what we're all thinking. Like, well, then why didn't you fucking run?
Right, then you're a racist.
Yep.
If he's saying what you're thinking, then you're a racist just as much as he is.
Yeah, didn't he say he wanted to have all Muslims wear like a badge or something like that to identify them as Muslims? And it's like, yeah, didn't we do something like that in history? Like, Germany, you want to help us out here? Like, you guys have experience with this, right?
Bail us out here. Remember that shit?
If anybody,
yeah, you do. Don't lie.
If anybody can talk some common sense into Donald Trump, it'd be Germany. But yeah, you really think about it, man. The dude's like a professional wrestler. He's like getting incredible heat, saying whatever the fuck he wants. And
Well, see, I view him as like the heel who is okay. Think of it like when The Rock was a heel, but like he was the champion, and whenever he'd show up in like Miami, his hometown,
Yeah.
he was a heel, but people would cheer the shit out of him when he was in Miami. It didn't matter if he was heel or not. They cheered for him. Like there are just some heels that it doesn't matter what he says. He could be like, "Fuck you and your mother and your whole family and your country sucks cocks in hell," and the crowd would still fucking love him because he's the hometown boy, you know?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I think Trump kind of has that going for him, is that there are enough Americans out there that actually do empathize with those kind of thoughts and that mentality that they would get behind him, and that's a scary fucking perspective right there.
Although I would pay damn good money to see Trump like in a debate with like, we'll say like Bernie Sanders, for example, and here comes Sanders out with a fucking sock on his hand. And you just hear the car wreck music.
Oh my god.
Just ends the debate. Have a nice day.
Bernie Sanders goes through a table.
For the thousands and thousands of Sanders fans.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's fucking, I don't know. Donald Trump can suck a nut.
Seriously. We live in crazy times when Donald Trump saying what he's saying could become president.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
Yeah.
Never before have I wanted to move to Canada so badly.
Well, here's the thing. South Park had a really like damn good episode, kind of based on it.
Oh really?
There was like South Park was having a quote unquote an epidemic of immigration, if you will, of Canadians coming into South Park. So, Mr. Garrison gets all pissed off because now he has to teach the Canadian alphabet and whatnot. It's a classic fucking episode as far as I'm concerned. And you go to find out that Canada built a wall across their border to keep Americans from going into Canada, and essentially to try and keep Canadians from leaving. But that failed on a mass extent. But you find out it's like this Donald Trump character that was elected to be president of their country.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Dude, it's a funny as hell episode. But basically, there's like two versions of like Donald Trump-ish, in that episode. There's the Donald Trump of Canada, who's basically like, we're gonna build this wall. Well, why do you have this wall? Well, we've got really cool shit going on here in Canada, and we don't want you guys to see it. And everybody's like, well, what's going on over there? We want to see it. Nope, too bad. And then there's Mr. Garrison, who basically says about immigration, no. Fuck them all to death. Like, can you explain your position? Yes. I want to pull their pants down, stick my dick in their butthole, and fuck them until their soul leaves their body.
Oh my god.
And everybody's like, yep, he's saying what we're all thinking. So, I mean, if you have the chance to go and watch it, fucking do it, man. It is such a classic episode as far as I'm concerned.
Is it a recent episode?
Yeah, it was earlier this season, yeah.
Oh man. That's funny as shit.
Oh yeah, it's fucking great.
That's one show I really regret tuning out of because it sounds like they've gotten like more and more intelligent and funny over the years.
Yeah. And I think it's like this is like the second season that they kind of started like a continuating storyline like throughout the season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's not like just one episode is its own individual thing. It's like it kind of continues throughout the entire season.
That's cool.
Just wait until you see what they did with Caitlyn Jenner. That was fucking hilarious, dude.
God. Oh God. I can only imagine.
Oh, it's fucking great.
The most recent thing that I'm familiar with of theirs is the Lord thing, which had me absolutely on the floor.
Oh yeah, that was last year. Yeah, last season. Yeah. Oh, still though, fucking hilarious.
I am Lord. Yeah. Oh God, fantastic.
Yep. Oh fucking A, man.
Fucking A.
Yeah, so we got Christmas coming up. You get your shopping done?
No, actually, I have to do it when we're done.